Nakuru is blossoming into Kenya's newest city, and its streets are rich with stories of history, resilience, and hope. For years, the city's urban movement has mostly revolved around cars and bustling activity, which has often made pedestrians and cyclists feel forgotten. As the city continues to grow, sidewalks sometimes get blocked by parked cars and crosswalks seem to fade away. But this situation didn't sit well with either the Nakuru City Council or the residents, who care deeply about their community and its future.
This is Mburugishua Street, one of the busiest streets in Nakuru City. And as you can see, it is a reflection of how most of the streets within Nakuru used to be. We have a lot of traffic. At the same time, there is no provision for non-motorized transport. So you can see people intermingling with their vehicles. There is no traffic segregation. You can also see the congestion between hawkers, transport carriers, and even passengers, among others. So this is typically an example of one of those streets that you can witness in Nakuru City that we would like to have some change.
When it rains or when it's very sunny, without the pavement is very dusty. When it rains, the pavement would flood. So you find out you are in a city or you are in a town, but you go home while you are very dirty.
Today, a gentle but powerful change is unfolding. Nakuru is reimagining its streets, not just as places for transportation, but as spaces that foster fairness and community. At the heart of this exciting transformation are the voices of those who've been close to the margins.
There is a current concept in planning that is called just city concept. And that primarily means trying to provide all the requirements of the traffic for the various people, whether it is pedestrians, whether it is motorcycles or bicycles. That is currently what we are going to do. So this street may have to undergo some changes in future so that we are able to minimize this congestion that we are witnessing now.
Redesigning infrastructure is as much about politics as it is about engineering. It reflects who we prioritize in our city. Every sidewalk we build, every lane we paint, and every car-free zone we create sends a message about our values. Are we focusing on speed, or are we emphasizing safety? Are we designing for profit or for the well-being of people?
Mobility justice in the context of Nakuru is to have well-planned roads that actually can accommodate pedestrians, that can cater for people with disability, that provide spaces for young children, the elderly to be able to walk freely, safely, that also provide sustainable environments where you have trees, you have flowers, where the lighting is adequate, where the signage is both accessible to those who can see and those who can't, or for the deaf who cannot talk but they can read.
Change can create tension, and for those who have long relied on the current system, reforms might feel like exclusion rather than inclusion. They've built their livelihoods within a system that now seems to be shifting unexpectedly. Their resistance isn't just about pushing back, it's a heartfelt plea to be seen and included in the future, the same future they've helped shape.
I remember one of the key challenges that we faced was we are reducing the number of parking spaces within the street. Initially, the vehicles used to be parked at an angular position, but now you can see they are baseline like this. So what happened is that the number of parking spaces were reduced. At the same time, most of the business people felt that they were not consulted enough before these activities was undertaken. But over time, we talked with them and we were able to convince them to see the benefit and the need to have this street paved the way it is.
In Nakuru, planning has become a welcoming, shared journey, blending lived experiences with thoughtful design. The voices of street vendors, matatu operators, cyclists, and caregivers now actively shape the future of their city. With this approach, Nakuru begins to truly mirror the lively and diverse people who move through it, not just the officials who govern.
We made a deliberate invitation to these categories of people, the pedestrians, the business people, the informal workers, and other resident associations representatives to ensure that they had a say. And actually, they did give their opinions on how they would like the redesign to be done. And this was taken up by a professional urban planner who did actually do the redesign, including their views.
The residents of Nakuru share their experiences of being part of the transformation of their city.
Watu nahusishwa manake kama nini barabara kama hizi ni za MP. So MP wanaita watu anazungumza kwa hii barabara inataka itengenezwe hivi na hivi. So sisi wananchi manake tunajua umuhimu wa barabara ya lami, so tunakubali. But unaona sasa shida tuko hatujui kwa inatakana pia kuna nafasi ya watu kupita. Na pia kuna hiyo mtaro lazima itengenezwe. Sasa hiyo ndo tuko hatuna habari nayo. Sasa the more tunaendelea kujua ndo tunajua kumbe ilikuwa barabara itengenezwe na footpath na hiyo drainage.
Justice isn't just a concept, it's something we really feel in every part of our daily lives. In Nakuru, justice isn't a distant idea, it's part of everyday experience, woven into the sidewalks, crossings, and conversations that shape our city's future. Growth can be seen vividly.
Mtu wa kutembea akikuja aone tuko organized, anakuja anachukua pikipiki yenye anataka, anapelekwa mahali anapelekwa. Si kama kitabo, shida ati unakaa hapa tunajazana hapa. Hata mtu kutembea, hata mtu kupita hapiti.
As a young woman in business, I really appreciate what has been done. We are now enjoying, even when I direct people to my business, unlike before, it was quite difficult because it was not easily accessible. But now people can access easily. I could confidently sit and do that. This is where we run our business. We've expanded. It has actually created even employment for most of the ladies here, as you can see.
Nakuru's journey is still unfolding, and its streets are telling a wonderful story of inclusion, dignity, and exciting possibilities. What do the residents truly hope for to make their city even better?
Wakati tunakuja kupendekeza miradi, especially kama ni ya barabara na ya nini, tunasema tuhusishwe hivi. Number one, kupropose miradi. Wakati tuna validate ukweli tunahusishwa. Wakati kunafanywa designing pia tuhusishwe. Hizo vitu zote wakati watatuhusisha kwa design, tutawaambia hapa labda kama ni maji taka itapitia hapa, kama ni maji safi itapitia hapa, ndio kesho kusikwe na conflict. So tunaomba kuhusishwa kwa kabisa, despite wanatuhusisha watuhusishe kabisa. Baka mwisho. Si half baked participation, full participation.
Nakuru City truly stands out as a leader in inclusive urban mobility. How can other cities look up to Nakuru as an inspiring example?
There are 3 lessons basically that we've learned. One is you always do inclusive urban planning. Bring all the different urban actors in a room, dialogue, and do redesign and implementation together. 2, deploy digital technology to make public participation even easier. In Nakuru, we were able to support them with a digital platform where people who cannot afford to come to the town hall can, through their mobile phones, also give their input. And 3, policy is important. Once you've made such a change, ensure you lobby that it is captured as policy, because now Nakuru has put in their urban mobility policy that there must always be non-motorized transport in any new road project that comes up.
Policy is changing in a wonderful way, from strict rules dictated from above to a more collaborative, community-driven approach. Instead of decisions being made far away and then handed down to communities, Nakuru is pioneering a new way, planning as a conversation, not just an order. Residents, riders, vendors, and youth are now actively participating in spaces that were once only for experts and officials. Their everyday experiences are genuinely shaping mobility plans, not just contributing to them. This is a subtle yet powerful transformation where control is shifting from the top to the people on the ground, creating a city that truly reflects those who live and move through it.